Engagement season is coming. Are you ready? Well, keep watching because I'm going to share some tips. Hi guys, I'm Jody-Ann, founder of the Event Certificate, and I work with event planners to help them turn clicks into clients. That's right, I'm all about your online marketing strategy. Now here's the thing, I started my business from the couch in my condo, so I know that I'm able to help you do the same. You don't have to invest millions to make your business grow, but you do have to invest something, don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna share one of the ways that you can get ready to get those clients through the door. So today I'm going to talk about how to get your business ready for engagement season. Now I'm sharing 3 tips. Get your pen, get your paper, and write them down. Now the first thing I want you to do, tip number 1, is that I want you to clean up your entire front end. So your front of house needs to be ready to go when engagement season starts popping off. And what does that mean? Well, when a client is about to interact with your business, you need to understand what steps they're taking to get to you, right? So what do they need to do before they can send you an email? Maybe they come to your website, they have to click the contact link, they go to the contact page, then they find the email address, then they send you the email, right? I want you to understand that process. I want you to walk through that process yourself so that when you actually get a client in, you know your front end is working. So here's the thing. I've been to event planners' website where I'm clicking links to their Instagram, Facebook, to their email, and nothing is working. And I can't even imagine what that experience is like for a client who's trying to book them. Now, for me, it meant nothing. I was just testing because it's someone I'm working with. So you need to ensure that every step that a client needs to take to get to you is working. So go on your website, click through all your links and ensure that they're working. Go through your contact form. Maybe it's linked to your CRM. Type in your information and submit the request to see if it comes through your aisle planner, your honeybook, your Dubsado, whatever you have connected. Take that process exactly like a client would and ensure that it's all in check, because that's the first step to get ready when clients are coming into your business, right? If things are not working, you're losing them. They're gone. And what was the point of it all? Now, of course, this is going to lead us to tip number 2, because tip number 2 is I want you to start marketing your business, right? If clients are not coming to you organically, you need to think about all the ways that you can reach them. So maybe you need to be posting on Instagram, on Facebook, doing some Facebook lives. Maybe you need to be recording some YouTube videos. Maybe you need to just be setting up Facebook ads. Whatever that is for you, you need to start doing that during this period. Because here's the thing with engagement season. Engagement season is usually the time when people are getting engaged, right? So it's not when they're looking to plan their wedding. But let's say a groom is looking to plan a proposal. If he sees that your company does proposal planning before he even pops the question, chances are that's a potential client that you could be booking. Now, for the brides, if they're seeing you before they even get engaged, or should I say brides-to-be, if they're seeing you before they get engaged, you've just set a little nugget. You've just rested a little pin right in their brain. So the minute that ring is on their finger and they're thinking about actually planning, if they've had some interaction with your company before, you're probably going to be top of mind when they're ready to start planning their wedding, right? So this is also a great time to be pushing out on social media free tips that you can use to build your mailing list, build that client list, right? Because if they're looking for anything that you do that's related to engagement during the season, they're leading up to that big date and you want them before they get there. Now, of course, you can still get there once they're there, right? Because engagement season is all about popping the question. So you know what's going to happen during that time. The minute their status changes, they're going to go on Facebook. They're going to update their status to engaged. They're going to be changing their relationship status. They're going to be posting their life events. all of that. And if you're doing Facebook ads, you know what that means for you? That means that your ad will now increase to include those newly engaged brides, so that the moment they start looking for venues or start looking for a planner, you're right there in their face and your ad is there like, hello. Now that's the second tip. So tip number 3. This one is a little bit more passive, but it's one that so many planners forget. Tip number 3 is that you have to track everything. When you're doing everything you can to market your business, you need to keep track of all the strategies you're using. Why? Well, that's easy. So you can know what's working. So you actually need to track. If you are running Instagram ads, Facebook ads, you listed on Wedding Wire, you're doing everything. When clients are coming into your business, ask them, how did you find us? How did you hear about me? Maybe they did a Google search and it turns out that your Google business listing was the thing that brought you a client. Write this down. And you know why? Because come next year, because engagement season happens every year, come next year, you will know exactly where to put your effort, your time, and your money. So this also means you should be reviewing what you did last year. So look at last year, look at all the clients you got in, where did they come from? And those are the strategies you need to focus on this year. Because here's what happens. Come next year during engagement season, if you know, for example, that Instagram ad is where it's at and that's what worked for you, you can slap $100, $500, $1,000 all into the Instagram ad so that you will be booked solid the following year. Now, if you have any questions, of course, drop them in the comment below. And if you're watching my YouTube videos, I know I have a couple of binge watchers. I love you guys. And you're wondering how you can work with me to deep dive into some of these strategies, head on over to my website. I do offer one-on-one coaching as well as group coaching, so we can work together to help you get booked solid. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, do so now. Hit the button. Come on. Don't you want to hear these tips week after week?